Imagine a turtle-shaped floating city spanning over $8 billion in investment, offering a new and revolutionary way of life on the seas. This mega project is not just a vision, but a reality that's currently being developed by a team of experts and engineers. The floating city will not only be an architectural marvel, but also an environmentally sustainable and self-sufficient community that will redefine how we live and work on the water. With state-of-the-art technology, the turtle-shaped city will feature cutting-edge energy systems, advanced transportation, and modern amenities that will make it a truly livable space. This project is not only an engineering masterpiece, but it is also a symbol of hope for a more sustainable future. Step into the world of the turtle-shaped floating city and discover the endless possibilities of life on the seas. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get instant notifications about the latest amazing videos. Let's get started. The construction of a giant turtle-shaped Terayacht for $8 billion has been ongoing in Saudi Arabia. Once finished, this structure will be the largest floating structure and the largest body of water in the world. The supercontinent Pangaea was the inspiration for naming the ship, also known as the Pangeos, which can accommodate up to 60,000 passengers. The Lazzarini design studio is well known for the innovative concepts that it comes up with for high-end mobility. Earlier in the year, it presented its idea for a helium-powered floating super yacht called the Air Yacht. Lazzarini estimates that building on Pangeos will begin around 2033, continue for 8 years, and cost approximately $8 billion. However, the inside features of Pangeos have yet to be made public. According to the architecture firm, the flying metropolis of the future is divided into sections that feature various establishments such as restaurants, shopping complexes, roof-mounted gardens, resorts, and even airports. Some other areas include what appears to be a metropolis floating somewhere in Saudi Arabia. The Terayacht will be outfitted with 9 HTS electrical turbines, each of which will have a capacity of 16,000 horsepower. This will enable the vessel to travel at a speed of 5 knots while also providing lodging for 19 luxury residences and 64 flats on each turtle wing. As part of its description of Pangeos, Lazzarini mentioned KSA as a potential location for the Terayacht. Many unusual things are happening in the world, both naturally and as a result of human activity, such as hotels that can fly. And just this moment, it's possible that a massive floating city may become a reality. The world's largest ship in the shape of a turtle would be a brand new Terayacht, which has just been presented to the public. The introduction of a Terayacht, a ship larger than a super yacht, mega yacht, or giga yacht, might garner a lot of attention at a time when international travel is picking back up following a pause caused by a pandemic. Lazzarini, the designer of the luxury watercraft Pangeos, has recently revealed the design for the vessel. If all goes according to plan, it will be the largest boat in the world and the most magnificent boat in the world. The yacht's buoyancy would be maintained by more than 30,000 cells underneath the living area. It would travel at a speed of 5 knots when in cruise mode. Solar panels will be mounted on a significant amount of the ship's hull and beam to generate electricity. Lazzarini and Saudi Arabia are taking the idea seriously, even though it's currently just in the prototype stage. In fact, they've begun a crowdsourcing initiative in which anyone may pay $16 for a virtual ticket or an NFT that enables entrance to their own virtual condo on the boat. It's the largest floating structure ever constructed anywhere on the planet. According to The Arabian Business, it will be the largest floating superstructure ever created when it's finally completed. It's in the process of being developed right now. Lazzarini, an Italian design company, was the brains behind the luxurious endeavor that they created. The length of the enormous ship would only be 1,800 feet. According to Lazzarini, its broadest point would be the 610-meter wings of Pangeos, which span a distance of 2,000 feet. 64 apartments and 19 villas will be distributed evenly across each floating vessel's wings. Pangeos will also have a store and a beach resort in addition to these characteristics already there. It will run on sources of renewable energy that are almost limitless in quantity. Solar panels are likely mounted on the roof, and the waves in the water work together to power the engine. It's anticipated that the massive boat in the shape of a turtle would reach a top speed of 5 knots, equivalent to 5.7 miles per hour or 9.2 kilometers per hour. The unique building will also come equipped with a piece of infrastructure known as a Terra shipyard. This infrastructure will be 650 meters wide and 600 meters long, giving the building an easy connection to the water. A floating city in the shape of a turtle may become famous worldwide. To design and build such a massive structure, the architects will need access to a particularly interesting site. The architects have proposed using KSA as the location for the new building's construction. Before installation can begin, a circular dam will need to be constructed, and a 1 kilometer square of the sea will need to be excavated to make way for the construction site. The designers of the Terayacht have determined that the King Abdullah Port is the most suitable place for the event. After seeing the video that Lazzarini uploaded, a variety of commenters shared their thoughts and observations with him. In the remark, it was mentioned that projects like these are impossible for me to even try to wrap my head around the amount of time, labor, materials, and money anything like this demands. Another user pointed out that the concept could be implemented and that there might not be a substantial amount of forward-facing resistance if the complete light materials structure was designed to float above multi-hulls parallel to each other and cut across the navigation direction, a disorganized collection of catamarans of several types. Pangeos derives from the supercontinent Pangaea, considered to have existed approximately 355 million years ago. It's planned that the enormous vessel will have areas for shopping malls, ports for docking smaller ships, and airports for passenger transport aircraft. The luxurious structure would come complete with hotels and parks, all of which will make visitors' stay here as pleasant as is humanly feasible. According to the official media, the dimensions and layout of the Terayacht would make it possible for 60,000 people to live on the water. In addition, the boat does not yet exist. It's only a concept or an idea at this point. It's necessary to have space to construct it, and areas in Saudi Arabia close to Jeddah have been proposed as the most suitable place. In addition, it's estimated that it will cost approximately $8 billion to build the floating city. After reading the proposal, it sounds like an Italian architect is designing a massive floating structure for Saudi Arabia to be built. It may be the best in the whole wide world. I have the utmost respect for the Italian architect for having the foresight to plan such a large construction project. The company estimates that the whole cost to construct the enormous vessel will be somewhere in the neighborhood of $8 billion. Lazzarini anticipates that the construction will only be able to start in 2025, even though it will take at least 8 years to complete. The business has devised a strategy to reduce both the length of the wait time and the steep price tag it has attached to its services. The company is selling Unreal Estate, which is designed to be a crowdfunding project for NFTs. It allows interested buyers to purchase virtual boarding tickets, hotel rooms, and even houses for a metaverse version of the yacht, which the company claims will be ready for virtual boarding by 2023. I hope you enjoyed the video about this highly expensive and insane 8 billion turtle-shaped floating city in Saudi Arabia. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. And as always, I'll see you again very soon.